Welcome back to the Kenya EPL Fans Up. My name is Zarisi Clinton right here on Arexi Comps JR. It's a Monday, so it's all about Arsenal. Now, here is some highlights about Arsenal team news is that Thomas Partey will be back. He'll probably be available for the North London derby this coming Saturday. And man like Alexander Zinchenko, also Martin Odegaard started for Slovenia, so probably he'll also start this week's North London derby. And also some praises from Kylian Mbappe to man like William Saliba. All those positives, let's get into it. And now, so Thomas Partey probably will be back for the North London derby, and man like Alexander Zinchenko. The midfield will be very solid. I feel like Arsenal, we really need to go into this match emotionally top, physically up front, and the squad depth. The first team A class. I mean, it's a North London derby. Remember, these guys, Tottenham, they are the one who edged us top 4 last season. They have been our biggest rivals, and so we need all our weapons and armory in place to play this match and probably win. I feel like we are the better team, the better side right now than Tottenham, and we can beat them. So Alexander Zinchenko will be in for that match. What do you think? Should Alexander Zinchenko start or Kieran Tierney, because Kieran Tierney has also been good in the last couple of matches, which Alexander Zinchenko has been injured. The back line also, Tomiyasu, he's on and off injury, but I think he's also available. What do you think between Tomiyasu and Ben White? Because right now Ben White is playing that right back position, which used to be Tomiyasu. Personally, I feel like Tomiyasu is always a little bit more technical and also offensive going forward. His runs, his counter attacks, his ball distribution is also very good. But defensive wise, Ben White is good for a match like North London derby. What do you think? Who do you think we need on that right back side right there? Is it Tomiyasu? Is it Ben White? You can tell me on the comment section below. Of course, Saliba, who got praises from Kylian Mbappe. He played for France, and that's a very good positive, because France always has a very strong team, squad, and depth. And for you to get a chance to play for France team, it really means a lot. It means you really got it going. You have the skill, you have the talent, and you're really up to it. And I feel like Saliba is really the guy. And seeing people like Kylian Mbappe, positively complimenting on him, and yeah, Kylian Mbappe is a really big name right now. He's like the best in the world, you can say. And that recognition is really good. It's good for a man like William Saliba. I'm sure it will motivate him, and he'll deliver more. And this coming North London derby, I'm sure he'll be in for some good highlights. Yeah, we also have Gabriel Magalhaes there to complete that central back position, and he's been solid. He's sometimes got some few mistakes, but he know how to cover his tracks, and I have no doubt in him. So going to the midfield, I think when we approach this North London derby, we need our midfield to be as strong as possible, because this is where Arsenal plays the ball most of the time. This is like our engine area. I feel like we have this Fabio Vieira played a very good match against Brentford, even scoring a goal. He's that outstrike type of midfielder. He can strike from a distance. His vision is very good. He's a transitional player. But for this match, I feel like we need the experience of Martin Odegaard going forward. Martin Odegaard is also a big-time player. You can see in most big matches that we have played, he always scores, Martin Odegaard. So I feel Martin Odegaard should start, and probably when things get thick, maybe he can introduce Fabio Vieira, or he can introduce Fabio Vieira in another position like Granit Xhaka's, maybe. I don't know. Coming into someone like Granit Xhaka, who I can say has been the most transformed player this season he has been tremendous. He has been amazing. Granit Xhaka, before this campaign started, we wanted Tillemans because we felt like Xhaka was not very good at that position, or he actually was not up to it, or he actually wanted to leave because he had some stance a while ago with the fans. But he has really proven to be, the guy. He is really good. I mean, the Shaka I'm seeing this year is like an all-time best. He's like the Shaka who plays for Switzerland, and it's great, and it's really great. You can see how he has been on the leadership role, how he has been clinical offensively and also defensively. He has been very aware of what's going on, and he's just been good. For a man like Partey, he's always solid whenever he is on the team, but he has been really injury prone, and anytime we miss Thomas Partey, we are like in shambles. We are in so much tension, and I feel like Arteta should do something in this January transfer window to try and get someone who'll try and fill that position quite well, because most of our substitutes for those positions, Mohamed El Nini, sometimes like Sambi or Konga, sometimes they are not up to par with the task, especially if you're facing big rivals or pressing rivals, and we kind of get disfigured in that defensive midfield area. Going on the front line, I'll say Saka is still very dependable, and he's good. He's good to face Tottenham, this Saturday, and of course Gabriel Jesus, who we are all praying that he will not get another yellow card, because he is on 4 yellow cards right now. If he gets another yellow card, he's going to miss our next match, which is against Liverpool, and he is very vital for that match. So I'm really hoping that Gabriel Jesus is not going to, he'll perform, he'll deliver, but he'll be up to par and very disciplined and try to avoid any trouble, just not to get any yellow card, because that will not be good for us against Liverpool. Because you can see, I think he's the second most involved in chance creations, just after Kevin De Bruyne, in the whole of the Premier League as per stats right now, and that can tell you Gabriel Jesus has really been a key player in our performance, and that actually right now, as we are the Premier League leader, our leaders, he's actually been very influential and impactful, and so it will be really important that Arteta tries to balance him, and Eddie Nketiah on that match against North London Derby, maybe get some fast early goals, and try and kill the game in the second half. And this is the time maybe you can try and bring in Eddie Nketiah to do some pressing and try and disfigure disform Tottenham's defense, but try and keep Gabriel Jesus out of trouble. Of course, on the left wing right there, Gabriel Martinelli has been phenomenal this season. I don't know why he was not called for Brazil. I don't know why, but he's just been outstanding, and I have no doubt in Gabriel Martinelli. I really have no doubt in him. His work rate, he's at the top. I don't know of any player who has such a work rate like Gabriel Martinelli's maestro. So with him right there, I believe everything's just gonna be fine. Now let's just wait for that match this coming weekend for North London Derby after this international breaks, and I'm sure every Arsenal out there is looking for a positive result, just like I am looking for a positive result. And come on, you Gunners, we can do it. Yeah, we can challenge for the title. We can go all the way. That's very, very, very possible. That's it for now. I'm Arisi Clinton. Remember to keep it right here on Arisi Comes JR. Hit the subscription button to stay in touch. Let me see you on the next one. Adios.